Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
And unfortunately, you're going to notice that my voice is a little bit raspier than usual today. I'm a little bit recovering from losing my voice on the weekend. Thankfully, I have most of my voice back, but...
Yes. Yeah. No, that's rough, man. Losing your voice sucks. I've had that happen many a time.
Yeah.
It's not fun. But we are in for a fun episode today because we're watching 2 episodes.
That's right.
2 Frieren episodes. So that'll be awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see the first 2 episodes. Like, I know it was like a 4-episode special, but I feel like the 2 like generally held up on its own. But I'm hoping maybe there's like, I don't know what's going to be in these next 2, but I'm hoping it's kind of like going to be a really nice kind of finisher here. And then we'll be doing 1-by-1 episode after this. So this will be the only double episode you get a free run for now. Once Jujutsu Kaisen is finished, we'll be doing double episodes of Frieren, and we'll be bringing on something new. We're not going to say what, baby. But we got something. So
yeah, we're cooking something.
That's right.
Yeah, my anime horizons are broadening and expanding.
That's right.
I'm actually grateful for this because I'm having a great time with Frieren, and this is not an anime or a show or anything I would have organically picked myself to watch. Like,
interesting.
If it wasn't for the anime club, Frieren would have gone and come and gone, and I would have it wouldn't even been in my purview at all. So I'm kind of grateful for this experience because I'm having a good time.
Nice. Well, that's awesome. I'm having a great time too. So let's just jump into it.
Okay, let's do it. 27 years after the death of Himmel the Hero in the trade city of Warm, located in the Central Lands.
27 years after his death.
Yeah.
Do we have a time
flying
skip?
by, man. Yeah.
Oh,
she's like all grown up.
Wow.
What's that look?
Oh my gosh. I love this setup right here where like she's making on the right, she's making a pouty face, and then Frieren's making this like I'm trying to get away with something face.
Yes, yeah.
I also noticed, so this is something that you wouldn't have necessarily have caught when she was a girl. Frank, I can't remember her name, the purple hair girl. Why can't I remember her name?
Fern?
Fern, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So when Fern was a little girl, she spoke really respectfully, like super like respectfully to Frieren and to other people. Now I think we'll have to listen to what how she's speaking now, but she is saying Frieren Sama, which is like pretty high up there. That's like Lord Frieren, right? Basically level. So she's being still very respectful. We'd be interested to see if their relationship changes at all, but it still seems like it's like a master apprentice type of relationship, even though she's like pouting here, Frieren hiding something. So it's kind of interesting. What the frick? A potion that dissolves clothes?
I really like that despite Frieren being who knows how old she is, I assume she's ancient. She's still got this like mischievous air about her.
Yeah,
with like some of the stuff she's like purchasing and everything. That's hilarious.
Yeah, she's got a bit of a playful side to her that I didn't expect.
Yeah. She doesn't want to share. Oh, I know what this is. These are gifts for Fern. These are gifts for Fern, I think. Did she just say gulp?
Yeah. Wanted to go to a little lunch date or dinner date. Aw, she's so honest.
Yeah, I'm surprised you told her about it.
Or kind of did.
Yeah, true.
Aw. Dang, Frieren cute though. Dang, elf girls though.
メルクアプリンですよね。なぜ謝るのですか？私はフェルンのこと何もわからない。だからどんなものが好きなのかわからなくて。
Aww.
That's why she was so conflicted. This was a gift for her. Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool.
This is so freaking cute.
Oh, it's her birthday. Frieren remembered. Oh, that's sweet.
Wow, that's pretty.
Is that for her hair? Yeah, okay.
Oh my goodness, so sweet.
Jeez.
Okay.
Be direct, why don't you? Interesting.
One of the things I really love about this show is like because it's so kind of slow and down to earth, it like these little moments really stand out. As you know, like in a normal show, like a moment like this would be like, okay, let's go, let's get to the next like more interesting
Let's
thing.
get back to it.
Yeah, but this is kind of like, oh, what a nice like highlight of the episode, right? I mean, there'll probably be even more exciting things that happen or interesting things, but it just kind of sticks out as like a really nice part of the episode. So
true. It does help to highlight it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. The symbolism. Oh, they're gonna
duel. Oh! Wow.
Made a shield?
And she's teaching her.
Oh,
okay.
So cool. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
What? Did it go around?
Think so?
Oh, it went right through the hole. Oh, this is so sick.
Dude.
Oh man, this is so cool. Oh,
wow.
Cool.
Where Qual was sealed. Oh.
Wow, 80 years ago. Holy frick.
80. Wow.
That's crazy.
Himmel, yeah.
What?
Oh.
Oh wow.
Wow. He was still following his duties.
Yeah. Dang.
Wow, he
Frieren's
really
awesome.
knew her. He knew her well, like
Yeah.
predict that.
You know, for as aloof as she is, she really did come when the seal was going to break. Like,
true.
I think it
She
really
kept
says
track
a lot.
of that too.
Yeah.
Like she
That's
kept
really
track of that
interesting.
time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She's stronger now.
Zoltrak, piercing spell.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa. That's a powerful spell. What the heck? Oh, dude, this is crazy.
Here we go. Some action.
Yeah, this is gonna be
all this time.
intense, hopefully. Maybe he's gonna be old. Maybe not.
I wonder. Wonder if he's aged while trapped inside. He's huge, dude.
But he knows it's been a while.
Mir.
私たちにとってはね、
He's immortal too.
殺した。
Whoa, this is so cool. I love this conversation.
敵討ちといこうかの。
He's ready to go.
全方に防御魔法。
ゾルトラーク。
Uh-oh.
Why is she letting her tank that with a spell?
ほう、驚いた。ゾルトラークを防ぐとは。
That spell did that?
高度な防御術式じゃのう。
フリーレン様、これはどういうことですか？今のは一般攻撃魔法です。あれがゾルトラーク。奴が開発したいわゆる人を殺す魔法だよ。クバール、お前の魔法は強すぎたんだ。お前が封印されてから大陸中の魔法使いがゾルトラークを取って研究。
Wait.
Now it's just seen as basic.
Oh my gosh. So they advanced magic.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so
Wow.
sick.
装備による魔法耐性も格段に向上し、ゾルトラークは人を殺す魔法ではなく。
Wow.
Oh,
That's
man.
awesome, actually. That's so
Now it's just
cool.
ordinary offensive magic? No way.
攻撃魔法に同調し、威力を分散させる仕組み。
Oh, wow,
He
he's
learned
good.
it just like that?
雑な術式じゃのう。
Wow.
Whoa.
魔力の消費もさぞつらかろう。
防御魔法の弱点に気づかれた。ヘル、対処できるよね。
Oh, okay, so it's so complex that it uses a lot of mana.
じゃあ私の分も防御お願い。
Oh, come on, Fern, you got... Oh, she's able to block it, like... She's good too, man.
She's really good.
Oh,
Oh, shoot.
Come
it's
on,
like
Fern,
right
you
up
got
in
this.
front of her.
ほう、飛べるのか。面白い。
ゾルトラーク。
dang, that's awesome, dude.
Wow.
Just like that.
She used his own spell against him. Al, she gave you a chance.
Dead, just like that. He was a kid when they came here first.
Oh, frick.
Wow.
Nice call.
私のスカートめ。
My skirt.
なーにやっとんじゃクソガキぶっ殺してやる僕だって見たかったのに
You saw what I've been waiting to see
Oh
all
my
this
gosh.
time?
見せてあげますから
My gosh, dude.
おかげでもっと長生きできそうですヒンメル様の言葉を信じて待った甲斐がありました
Hmm.
Wow. Ah, I love this. It's so good, man.
Wow. Dang.
Amazing.
That was good.
I love it, dude. It's not it didn't have a continuation to the next episode that I expected, but this was awesome. It's just freaking awesome, dude. Like,
Yeah, I really like how Himmel's influence lives on to this day. It's been
Yeah.
30 years since his death, but that must mean it's been like what, like 60 years or something since they killed off the Demon King or whatever. Or 80 years actually.
80,
Well,
about 80. Or 70
80
or 80.
years since they 80 years since they fought that one guy, Qual.
Yeah,
So yeah.
around that time. Yeah,
Yeah, but
this
his influence
seamless,
lives
like,
on.
Weaving
Even to this
of
day.
like time and stuff, and how it's like they really factor in, the authors really factored in like how time has moved and how like these places have evolved. It's so cool, dude. It feels so nice to like watch and see it all play out. It's very freaking cool.
It's really good. I like that magic advanced. It's almost like technology, right?
Yes, dude, that was so cool. I love that. And I like that that guy, how did I not remember his name? The villain guy.
The demon guy? Qual?
Yeah, Qual, Qual.
Yes.
I like that Qual kind of figured out the magic and then
immediately.
But then also figured out the weakness, that it was like it used a lot of mana because it was a complex spell. But then like they, at some point, humanity must have come up with that weakness. They must have been like realized that, oh frick, like this has such a difficult weakness. So then they figured out a way to like manage that weakness, which is creating the spell adjust what you need at just the right place, rather than creating like a wall or a barrier.
Yeah.
It's so cool, dude. It's so freaking cool, because it really, this is the type of like Oda, which is the author of One Piece. This is like Oda level world building, where it's like when he makes a society or like a major area and you go to it, he has like all these like, what's the currency they use? How do they live? How do they transport themselves? Like he thinks of like how they live their life. And so it creates like a feeling of immersion, like it's a real place. And so what they're doing with the magic here really makes the magic and the place feel so real, because it's like they had to really go through and understand how the spell works, how to develop it, and how to fix it and make it better. It's so cool. I fucking love stuff like this. Like building out your world like this is amazing. So satisfying.
No, I like it too. I like it too. I love world building. It's one of the main reasons why I love fantasy stories so much, because they're all the good ones are just full of stuff like that. Just world building at left, right, up, down, and center, dude. And so I could totally relate with stuff like that. It's awesome. I love that kind of stuff as well. So seeing it here, and again, like it's almost like magic itself is technology, which is freaking awesome. One of the things that I'm curious, so switching topics a little bit, is that one old guy's, the guy used to be a kid, the kid with a hat. He's like an elf with white hair. He's like, oh, you must be Frieren, right? But I just like, when he said that, I was thinking to myself, how many elves with white hair are there though? Like, are elves that rare, or are elves with white hair rare, right? Because I was like, it could have been any number of elves, right? So far, we've only seen Frieren, but that was one thing that stood out to me. I was like, I wonder, is she the only one?
Right.
Is she the only one with white hair, or whatever, you know? Or maybe they're just so rare in these parts, in this part of the world, that it's, you know, they're not rare overall, but just here, Frieren is rare and unique.
That's a good question. Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't think about that. That's a really good question. I didn't even notice that.
So
I noticed that he
I'm
said
really
that,
interested to see
but
if elves come up in future episodes, more elves or anything like that.
I'm sure they will. I can't imagine that they won't, right?
Right?
Like,
that's what I was thinking too. Like, oh, I can't believe that in this whole world, Frieren's the only elf. But why would he assume it's Frieren if she has white hair? Like, how rare are elves, you know? So maybe they just don't venture into human lands or whatever. Who knows?
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, the other thing I thought of but didn't say earlier in the episode was, because Frieren and Fern and like a lot of the characters have very neutral faces, it makes their like the funny faces that they're making, the anime-esque faces, like pop out that much more. Like anime is filled with characters making all sorts of freaking random anime faces like all the time. But I really like
that was one of the things that for a long time kept me away from anime, because I'd see clips and people would just it'd be total normality, right? And then just in an instant, it like flipped to just wild, over the top, and initially it was jarring and off-putting to me, if I'm being totally honest. Now when we see it, like we're watching Jujutsu Kaisen as well, now when I see it there, I kind of find it funny.
Right.
But yeah, initially, dude, it was just like, what is happening? What is this wild thing I'm watching?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah,
my
I
two
think,
cents on those faces.
yeah, it makes sense. I think a lot of people back in my age bracket at least watched Full Metal Alchemist as one of their first anime, and that's like filled with that. It's like very serious, like more grounded style, and then like very often it'll switch to like a chibi, like over the top reaction type of thing. And I can understand why people would have like a kind of a soured reaction. I was like, okay, what is going on here? Like, why is it like this? But yeah, I eventually, like you said, you just kind of get to the charm.
You just get used to it.
You just get used to it. That's
desensitized.
Yeah, cat girl's next. Anyways, but yeah, I think the one thing I really like is that they're not really utilizing that too much, and so it's making the subtle use of it that much better, right? It's just kind of like a seasoning on like what is a really good meal, you could say, of the Frieren show. So yeah,
and it's still, in comparison to the wild faces, it's still pretty grounded. Like the most wild part was that part here with Himmel, where he's like, "You saw what I wanted to see. You just admitted to wanting to like look up freaking Frieren's skirt."
I mean, come on,
right, dude.
We should all admit at this point. Anyways,
what were you saying? Finish that sentence.
No, that's fine.
What
Let's
did you
go to
say?
the next episode. All right, cool.
But yeah, like Himmel's reaction, that was the most tame one, which is like, or the most extreme one, which is like tame in some other, like in Jujutsu Kaisen, that'd be like a tame reaction. So.
Yeah, there's the Jujutsu Kaisen has some wild, like silly, goofy stuff.
Yes,
so yeah,
they go all over the place. Yep. All right, well, let's do the next one.
All right, sounds good.
28 years after the death of Himmel the Hero at the Grants Channel, located in the Central Lands.
報酬はこれでいかがでしょうか。
大魔法使いフランメの著書か。
Oh,
Flame.
フリーレン様
Okay.
清掃の仕事引き受けるよ。
oh, dang, Fern's tall.
Yeah.
This is another year later.
その
This is another year.
偽物ですよね。これも出来の悪い偽物だ。
Oh, are never
どうして引き受
real.
けたのですか？
もう3ヶ月になるね。村に
3
離れた
months.
かい？
はい。
この時期の海岸は冷えるから気をつけよ。
Dude, the pacing of this show is so slow, but it's like a great slow.
Yeah.
Like she just went and got bread, and we just watched her go get bread. What?
フリーレン様、朝でございます。起きてください。
Frieren being such a lout in the morning is such a freaking weird contrast to her like very composed character most of the time. It's amazing. I love it so much. It's adorable.
She is useless in the morning. What the heck?
行きますよ。
Oh my gosh.
She's dragging her the
gosh.
whole way.
It was her idea in the first place.
I know.
寒い。
Frieren is my spirit animal.
一人でもできるよ。でも、それだと
Then you sleep with the dude. She really is my spirit animal.
まあ、あとはハイターがたまに舌打ちしたくらいかな。ごめん。
おい、
気持ちはわかるけどさ。
それ、普通にブチ切れて。
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. He clicked his tongue. How upset must he have been? The forbidden clicking of the tongue.
I feel like in Japanese culture, that's so much more like obvious of like a thing. Like if you did that, people be like, "Oh,
Oh,
frick."
really?
Yeah." I feel
Oh,
like,
I thought it was like the most mild thing ever.
like it wouldn't be super crazy, but like I feel like in like maybe not in like more modern with like more modern people, but like I found that I did little things like that with like girls I've dated before for like you know medium lengths of time. I would like. I felt like there were things like that would happen. Like sometimes they would, I would be asked a question, and if I didn't respond within like a pretty short amount of time, and this happened with multiple people. Like I thought it was just one person at first, but like a lot of times they were like, "Are you ignoring me?" And I'm like, "Bro, it's been like 4 seconds since you asked me the question, like or 2 seconds. Like what the heck?" So I feel like, or like sometimes I'll like make a little noise or like click, you're like, oh, or like a whatever. And like I've had people react in like a bigger way than I expected. So While it's probably not the most huge thing, it is certainly something that I think they pay attention to a little bit more, which is interesting.
Yeah, it's got to be a cultural thing because I thought they were playing it as she was getting sheepish and feeling chastised over the most mildest things that they would do, right? That's what I thought they were going for, but it maybe is that they actually were legitimately upset.
And she was totally aloof most of the time.
Yeah. Look at that face.
順調ですかな。日の出を見ていただけると嬉しいです。フリーレン様。
Frieren watching the sunrise ain't gonna happen, boss.
No chance.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
she
I
fell
love
off
Frieren.
the bed.
She's amazing. She's scared of a skeleton? What?
Trembling. Not the treasure they were hoping for.
Yeah. Oh, dual casting magic. That's sick. There it
They
is.
did it. Wow. Cleaned up the whole thing.
新年祭にも参加されますな。歓迎いたしますぞ。
Fern's like, what?
正気ですか？フリー
Have
レン
you
様。
lost your mind?
太陽が昇る前に起きるんですか？
She's just not gonna go to bed.
Yeah, true.
徹夜する
Good.
から大丈夫だよ。
And yeah, she called
ま
it.
でして日の出が見たいのですか？
君はそういうやつだからだ。
Has she never seen a sunrise, maybe? Uh-oh.
寝てる。
Wonder.
Oh no, she fell
寝
asleep.
てる。フリーレン様、起きてください。新年祭に遅れますよ。お母さん。誰がしたんですか？なんで私がこんなことを。
I like how much Fern cares about. Aw. Cares about Frieren.
True.
They're so sweet.
確かに綺麗だけど、早起きしてまで見るものじゃないな。ヒンメルは私のこと分かってないな。でもフリーレン様、少し楽しそうです。それはフェルンが笑っていたから。
Ah, she gets it now.
Yep.
私一人じゃこの日の出は見れなかったな。当たり前です。フリーレン様は一人じゃ起きられませんからね。
Episode 4, The Land Where Souls Rest.
だったら天国で贅沢三昧していると思った方がいいじゃないですか。
He's right, it's a comforting thought.
Mm-hmm.
確かに都合がいい。
アイゼン、遊びに来たよ。
30年ぶりとは思えん態度だな。
たった30年でしょ。
A mere 30 years.
そうだな。来たことあるのか。
昔ね。
昔って言ったぞ。どれだけ前なんだ。
True.
原始時代でしょうか。
Historic times?
長生きじゃないよ。フランメの著書はほとんどが偽物だよ。
手がかりはある。ハイターが生徒に残されたフランメの記録をまとめて割り出した場所だ。本物の城はフォルボン地のどこかにある。
Wow.
たくさんあるぞ。まあ、時間なんていくらでもあるのか。
まあね。でも
Wait, what's up with Fern?
I don't know.
なるべく効率的に探しましょう。
She's like, I don't want to spend another 10 years here.
Yeah.
お前は人の時間を気にするようなやつじゃなかった。
Aw.
Oh.
フェルン、怒ると怖いんだよ。
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
気をつけよう。
I should watch myself.
That's funny. Oh. What?
He's strong, dude. I just realized he's carrying that boulder.
Holy what?
He can run on water? How fast can he run?
Dude, he's sick.
Dwarves are insane. Wow. They both don't wake up? That's amazing.
I mean, to be fair, he's probably like a level 100 hero.
True.
Or warrior.
フリーレン様、大樹も遺跡も強力な結界で
Oh
守られ
frick.
ていて、
This is it.
Yeah.
1000年も前のことなのに、結局私は先生の
Oh, that was her master?
お前はいつか大きな過ちを犯し、人を知りたいと考え
She knew it right then too.
知ってほしいの先生。かまってちゃん。
ちげえよ。そん時はここに帰ってこいって言ってんだ。手助けしてやる。この大魔法使い。
Huh. Wow. Wow.
What?
That was awesome.
Oh, this is so cool. That would explain how she knows which are fake. Because she knows
True.
her. She was there.
knows-
They're
yeah.
written.
フランメの手記。ご丁寧にそのページが開かれ
It's already open. Wow. She knew, dude.
から私がここに来ることが分かってい
Yeah,
た。
1,000 years ago.
真実なのでしょうか。さあね、いい加減な人だったから。
天国はある。その方が都合がいいだろ。
More convenient if it does. True.
そうだね。でも魔王城のあたりってめちゃくちゃ寒いんだよね。行きたくないな。もうめげ始めている。
That's funny, just because it's cold.
She's already fearing going to the cold. My goodness.
そんなに寒いんですか？
弟子を取ったりはしないのか。旅は話し相手がいた方がいい。
時間の無駄だからね。
Hmm.
いろいろ教えてもすぐ死んじゃうでしょ。
Wow.
フリーレン、人との関係はそういうものじゃない。
そういうものだよ。みんなとの冒険だって。私の人生
1/100th of her life.
すまんな。長い旅路になる。俺たちは10年かかった。
10 years.
そうか。
Wow.
そうだね。たった10年の冒険だよ。
A mere 10-year adventure.
Oh, wow.
Sure. Just 10 years, right?
Just 10 years, a mere 10 year. I think in
Wow.
part she says, she used to say that like very seriously. I think she's saying it a little bit tongue in cheek now because she knows people's kind of reaction to that. That's why
True.
she kind of smiled there at the end. She's like, yeah, just a mere 10-year journey, right? I
Yeah,
think she kind of
yeah.
gets it. That's interesting.
Yeah, Fern's like changing her a lot. I like that it's relatively incredibly peaceful because yeah, like, you know, the Demon King is dead. So like of course there'd be peace. I mean, I guess it could be like wars between human kingdoms and stuff like that, but like I like that the conflict, it's like almost it's not external at all, and it's all just like Fern growing. And it's just, I find it so interesting that she's so ancient and yet she still has so much room for growth.
You mean Frieren
Right?
growing?
Yeah, what
Fern,
was I saying? Fern? No, yeah, I meant Frieren. Yes, Frieren. It's all concentrated around Frieren growing, and developing as a, I was gonna say as a person, but I guess as a person.
She's a
right? Like
person.
as a, yeah. So yeah, like I really like that. It's creating for interesting conflict without the need for any, you know, any fights or any battles or anything like that. It's all just slow, internal, and yet it's not boring. It's incredibly entertaining, which is amazing.
It's weird, right? Because if you look at like the things, if you were to write out the things that happened in this episode, it's like almost nothing. And the pacing is so slow, but it doesn't feel slow. It feels quick. Like it's like you're watching something that's like exciting and action packed, and it goes by so fast, but it's something slow and relaxing, and it still goes by just as fast. Like, it doesn't really make any sense, but it's kind of remarkable that they're able to do that, because I feel like you would have to be like very, very skilled to be able to pull this kind of thing off, because I feel like it's very easy to have this kind of thing be boring, right?
Mhm.
But they with the blend of
100%.
like the scenes and the music and the color and the characters and the conversations that they have all kind of like build this kind of atmosphere of very methodical kind of going through time kind of thing. It's remarkable. So yeah.
I'm really enjoying the show. I've loved all the characters. And I also like how the contrast in perspectives between Frieren and everyone else, because she can live for so long. Like, it almost seems like all this like growing that other people have to do, they have to do it quick. Otherwise they don't get it done at all. Whereas Frieren, she has like years, millennia really to like develop all this stuff. Like even after their whole adventure, what's the dwarf's name again? I forget his name. Heiter or him?
Himmel? No, it's Himmel the Hero, and Heiter is the priest.
Heiter and Eisen,
something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, he's like, Frieren, that's not how relationships work. Like, just because it passes by quickly doesn't make it any less meaningful, right? Like, and he'd already realized that, and so had like the two other humans. But Frieren, it seems like she's starting to realize it now, but by that point she hadn't, right? And it's just, I don't know, it's such a cool contrast with like all how they're weaving in their differences because of how long they live and all that stuff. It's exploring those themes in a very entertaining way.
Yeah, it's very cool. I really like that. Like, I definitely relate with like Frieren's concept of like, why do something if it's going to last for such a short time? Like, if you're like in transit somewhere, if you're traveling, if you ever traveled, like, you never unpack all of your things if you're at like a hotel or something, right? Because like, we're going to be here, like, keep it in your suitcase or something, like, you know, we'll just live out of our suitcase or something like that. Like, there's been times, and there's probably other examples, but basically it's like, well, don't invest so much in doing a thing or unpacking or whatever it may be, because it's going to be transitory. And for me, that was like a big, I already knew that she had that perspective about like people around her, but I was like, wow, she really feels like her experiences with the humans are that transitory, that even just having an apprentice and having them live their whole life, that's still just not enough time for her to justify unpacking and, you know, investing into this person. Like, their whole life, they're like potentially up to like 100 years was just not enough. It was too temporary for her. And that was like when it really hit me. I was like, wow, frick, she really just is so apart from that whole timescape. And yeah, like you said, like, for her to be really kind of seeing that now, and you did say it was Fern's helping to change her, yes, but I think the catalyst is Himmel, right? Like, if it wasn't for Himmel and the impact that he had on her, and she's probably met and known lots of people, but Himmel had something special on her that really caused her to be more reflective. And then because of all of these people, it's not just like Himmel alone, but like her party has really come together to create a situation for her to grow. And it became almost like their life's mission to just like they had saved the world. What else do you do? And so their next thing, they almost like individually all agreed that the next big frontier was to help Frieren to really kind of appreciate life more, because she had all the time in the world, literally. So it's kind of a beautiful thing, right? It's a beautiful thing that these people came together, and then we can kind of see Frieren's like experience and evolution of that. It's amazing. So
100%,
really cool.
yeah. She's really growing in that way, and it's awesome to see. Like, it was even so striking to me when she was with her her master Flom. How do they pronounce it in the show again?
I'd have to listen to it again, but
Flom, yeah. But anyways, you know who I'm talking about. Like, even with her, she was kind of like, well, why are you bothering with this? Like, you'll be dead soon. And she's like, yeah, I will, but you won't, right? And she was like, and she's like, you're gonna regret kind of this view. You're gonna regret this way that you're approaching life, and I'll be here waiting for you. Like, she already knew back then the wisdom that she had acquired in her human years, right?
Yes.
In the short amount of time. So yeah, it's really cool, and I'm really excited to see where they take this. How far they can stretch this and everything.
It's the start of the journey now. We're only just beginning, which is so antithetical.
True.
Like, not antithetical. It's so like, it's such a mood, I guess, in this whole thing of like, we spent 4 episodes to only just get the whole thing started off, right? It's just like the series itself really embodies that, like, spending so long just even to get the setting down. We spent like, almost 2 hours just to get the setting to then now start into it. It's just like, wow, frick. Like, and it worked. I mean, really, it's good.
It's working great. Yeah. I know this was supposed to be all part of like one initial, special. And it's making me curious, just some of the stuff you're saying now, we're just starting the journey. I'm really curious to see how the individual episodes go, because maybe it's part of it is how we watched it, because we ended up watching the first 2 individually and then these last 2 together. But I didn't see a need specifically for these to be all part of one thing. It seemed like multiple kind of isolated beats of a story together. I guess, actually, no, now that I'm thinking about it, I guess the tying thread that combines all this is, like you're saying, the push for Frieren to go and start to learn what it means to be, I was going to say what it means to be human, but no, like what it means to be like,
connected,
have
right?
relationships, and have connections, have not human connections, right? But just have personal relationships and connections, what that really means. So I guess that is the tying thread throughout this whole thing. But
I imagine we'll have
good
less
enough
time skips as well. Like, there was a lot of big time skips. I'm sure those are probably mostly done, I would imagine. But
that would make sense. Yeah, but I am interested to see what the pacing is like in these upcoming episodes, if that changes anything at all. But as long as it keeps going the way it is, man, it's such a fun show to watch. I'm really loving it. And like I said when we started, this is not something I would have organically picked myself.
Right.
So I am so glad that we're here and doing this, because without it, I would not know this show at all. So that's awesome.
Right. Nice. Yeah, it's been great. I'm very excited as well. So next time.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you want to see our uncut reaction, make sure to check out our Patreon. We have a lot of other reactions happening right now. Gurren Lagann, Jujutsu Kaisen, and we have more on the way. Some little things happening in the background, which we won't divulge just yet. But we're super excited for the future of the channel. We're so grateful for all the support we've gotten in all these shows, especially the Frieren. The reaction to our Frieren reaction has been absolutely amazing.
Yes.
We can't thank you guys enough. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate all the kind words. And I guess that's it. We'll just catch you guys next time.
All right.
See ya.
See everybody.